What is up, everybody? So I wanted to come at you with the Hohem X3SE and the Hohem V3. Great gimbals. Now, a lot of people I see in their live stream asking, what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference between the X3SE and V3? Well, I'm going to lay it down for you. You got your X3SE here. Obviously, this does not have a built-in tripod. This has a bottom tripod that comes on and off. Still able to mount to a full floor-length tripod. If you get the X3S3 Plus, you have the extension rod built in. This, you will notice, has no AI tracker on the side of it, unlike your V3, which also has a built-in tripod that is all metal, very sturdy, on the go. Another spot to mount to a full floor-length tripod. Pull that out, just like so. All right, you will see this also has the AI tracker right here. Also a light. X3SE does not have a light or an AI tracker. So this is your X3SE. This is your V3. Now, what's the difference between the two? Both of them will offer you great stabilization for all your shooting needs. The biggest difference is with this one having an external AI tracker, you do not need the Hohem Joy app. So therefore, you are able to do all your AI tracking and hand gestures in any platform that you're using this with. If you're a live streamer, anything like that. Both, again, have detachable remotes. Same exact buttons on the remotes. I'll go over a step-by-step video in a different video of what all the buttons do. But you'll notice that the X3SE is a little taller versus the V3. Both of them fold up into a compact design, go into a bag. The one thing that I will cover here in this video is I do not recommend putting them in the bag. I recommend getting a hard case for them. I'll tell you why in a second. It is the only issue that I have with the X3SE and the V3. Now, in my opinion, both of them are great gimbals. Obviously, there's a price difference between this. This one is usually $130. This one is about $70. Now, basically, what these are comparable to is the DJI Osmo 6, DJI Osmo 7 with AI tracker. Literally, that's exactly what these are comparable to, if not better quality. Higher weight rating. I've had the DJI Osmo series, and I can hold my Galaxy S25 Plus with case on this phone, on this gimbal, with no problem. I couldn't do that with my Osmo 6. Anyways, enough about DJI, because we're here to talk about Hohem. This one, the X3SE, this one is made for if you are a content creator. You do not do live streams. You go strictly out to record your videos, go back to your studio, your area, edit your videos, and upload them. As this one does not have an AI tracker, you need the Hohem Joy app, which you are able to record in, and all your extra like 4K, whatever your camera can record at. Now, that is where this one, I don't mind it. It's not my favorite. Everybody wants AI tracking, hand gestures, blah, blah, blah. I love the X3SE. It is a very high quality gimbal. Absolutely amazing for the price. And that's just it too. With these being comparable and identical to the DJI Osmo series, which these came out first, by the way. So they're not copying DJI. DJI copied them. Now, being half the price. My DJI Osmo 6 was about $180 when I bought it. $70. It's the DJI Osmo 6 still goes for, I want to say $120. Still 70. Your Osmo 7 goes for $250. May have come down in price a little bit, but it's still over $200. $130. If you join their live stream, you can actually get this at a discounted price, sometimes under $100. And this is for your V3. Anyways, so X3SE. This is made for your recording. Does not have a light, does not have AI tracker on it. If you want AI tracking, you have to use the Hohem Joy app. Hohem Joy app is amazing. Allows you to do all your settings for your videos, everything, plus allows you to do the hand gesture AI tracking using your phone's camera. So if you have a crappy camera on your phone, your tracking may not be as accurate. Now, getting into the V3. V3 has a light on it, built into the AI tracker, meaning that you don't need any app to use the V3. And you can also do live streaming with it and have AI tracking in your live streams. This is more compact. Again, I would not recommend using the bag that it comes with. And I'll get into that in a second. Buy a little hard case. This is obviously a hard case I just had laying around for something, but this is what my V3 goes in. I still put my X3SE in its bag, but that's carefully in its own personal little, it's a bag in a bag. Anyways, this has a built-in tripod. X3SE does not. Both of them are able to be attached to a full-length tripod. This is more compact. Obviously, you can see here, size-wise. This one's smaller than the X3SE. Both of them have amazing battery life. I'd say almost the same battery life, exact same detachable remotes, modes, weight rating. Both of them can hold my Galaxy S25 Plus with a bulky case, and my S21 Plus, which I use for most of my recording videos. Independent AI tracker. This is meant for if you go live, you are recording videos, whatever. Now, also with the V3, built-in extension rod. All your V3s have it. Fold that down. Line it up here a little bit with it. There you go. So, built-in extension rod. You get an extension rod with the X3SE Plus. The Plus, not the regular X3SE. It has to be the X3SE Plus. But either way, you can always add an extension pole, whatever. So those are the big differences. Now, the only downside that I have found with both of these gimbals. This is also why I recommend putting them in a hard case, not the cool bag that they come with. This very nice, high-quality felt bag that they come with. Is because you see here on the side, the power button. How many times have I had this in my camera bag and something bumps it when it's folded up and my V3 gets turned on? It has safety features. Both of these have safety features, so you're not going to open up your bag to a dead battery, charge it up, and the gimbal's completely fried itself. They both have safety cutoff features to turn themselves off and whatever. However, having a dead battery is a pain in the butt when you go to shoot with your gimbal. So that's why I recommend a hard case, because these buttons, they're flush mounted. I wish that they were countersunk in a little bit, or I could get some sort of, I'm sure there's someone that could 3D print up some sort of like case that could just snap on over this to cover the button. But that's why I recommend. That's the only downside to the X3SE, the X3SE Plus, and the V3 is their power button placement. Other than that, I see why, because it is very It's very slim, modern. I mean, these are just, that's the only downside, and it's a small downside. It's a small downside with an easy fix. Get a hard case. And any just camera hard case will work. Just something that it's not going to, your power button isn't going to get bumped in a bag. Like me, this has happened to me multiple times in my camera bag with all my other equipment. My power button gets bumped. Oopsie doopsies. It happens. But that's the difference between the X3SE and the V3. X3SE and X3SE Plus made for the content creators that just record. They do not go live. Because not saying you can't go live with this, but you can go live, but you cannot use the AI tracking on this because it uses your phone's camera and it requires the Hohem Joy app to go live or to use the AI tracking. Where the V3, this has its own independent AI tracker on it. Therefore, you can go live, record, and still have your motion or your AI tracker functions because of its independent AI tracker. That's why I always recommend, if you're going to get a starter gimbal, go with the V3. Spend that little bit extra, because even though you may think, I never go live, I'm never going to do it, things change. I used to never think I was going to go live. I'm live. What do I need to go live for? Now I go live. I do it. I don't go as live as much as I should. Shame on me. But it's better to buy it and have it, not need it. Spend that little bit extra, because we're not talking hundreds of dollars here. We're talking $70 if you join, and $50 if you go into the Hohem official live stream. $50, and usually, but you can buy it for $100 in the Hohem live stream, versus outside of their stream and outside of any deals or specials that affiliates like me can get. $70 for the X3SE, and I think $80 for the X3SE Plus, and around $120, $130 for the V3. So it always pays to go into the Hohem official live stream to make sure to get those deals. Save some money. And, you know, you're saving a lot of money here by going into their live stream, hitting that follow, and purchasing it while they're live. So with that being said, make sure to double tap that screen. Follow if you're not following already. And I'll see you all in the next video.